I'm you, dude.
Can you hear me all right? I'm driving.
Kinda. What's up, man? Hey, Jamie.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I have a question. I have a family member who likes to flirt with the Gnostic ideas, and I tried to have discussions with him, and he likes to quote like the infancy Gospel of Thomas and say also like, hey, the church threw out all this scripture because they were corrupt. They wanted to like have their own power and not have any other ideas in there. How would I respond to some sort of argument like that?
Well, I mean, this is always what Gnostics say, but when you really get into the Gnostic worldview, you'll find out that it's like really contradictory and really arbitrary. Because for one, there's not one Gnostic worldview. There's not a Gnostic tradition. There's a ton of different Gnostic sects from the 1st, 2nd, 3rd century, and they're all over the place. They range from extreme asceticism to extreme indulgence to ritual magic. I mean, they're essentially all over the place. If you read the first few hundred pages of St. Irenaeus's Against Heresies, the first few hundred pages is him listing all the Gnostic sects of the 2nd century. So there's not a Gnosticism. So the first thing I would go about trying to demonstrate to this person is that ultimately the position that he's got is itself very relativistic. And I've never met a Gnostic who's not a relativist. Doesn't mean there might not be one out there that believes in objective morals. But if your position is a relativistic, moral framework, it's pretty easy to refute that. So I would just point out, do a basic presup of his ethics and morals as relativistic. And if the morals and the ethics are relativistic, then is Gnosticism also relativistic? So if it's relativistic, then it's not true. To be true requires it to have universal truth value. And if Gnosticism is relativistic, then it doesn't have that. It's a fundamental epistemic contradiction.
Okay, thank you. Any resources that you can guide me towards for extra stuff to learn?
Yeah, I did a talk on Irenaeus Against Heresies and Gnosticism. I have 2 talks on my channel that are old, critiquing Gnosticism. So just look up Jay Dyer, Gnosticism. I also did a whole talk on Yaroslav Pelikan's Volume 1, which covers the history of these early sects and Gnostics. It's a classic sort of seminary text. Peter Patitsas